Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s? We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright, guys, we are here today with a new series on the channel. This will be episode 1 of the Carolina Panthers franchise here on Madden 25. And so I chose the Panthers because they're my favorite team. And I was feeling like we should get some Madden going, and then we can import draft classes from like the Akron series. And as you can see, looking at it, we probably won't need a quarterback. Cam Newton is young, and I'm expecting to stick with him for a few years anyway, give him a chance to really prove himself. But we could use some more receivers, especially because Steve Smith's up there in age. We could use a lot of offensive line help. We can maybe use some help at D end or D tackle. And our linebackers, we could probably use some help, except for at middle, because Luke Kuechly can hold down the fort there. But especially on the outside, we could use some help. We could use an extra corner or two. So there are definitely some positions to keep an eye on as we get ready to go into our first game here. We're at home at Bank of America Stadium taking on the Seattle Seahawks. And we'll see if we can go ahead and get the season started off with a win against a formidable NFC opponent. As you can see, we're wearing the teal jerseys. They're my favorite jerseys, so that'll be what we wear at home instead of the usual black jerseys they usually wear for home games. I prefer the alternates more. Right there, Marshawn Lynch is going to tear off a big run here to start this ball game. It'll be a gain of 24. Later on, it's a 3rd and 1, and Wilson will keep it on the read option. Russell Wilson breaking a few tackles. Russell Wilson is down inside the 10, still on his feet. Finally gets down to about the 6 before being taken down. You can call it a gain of 20. Wilson scrambling now on 2nd and goal. He's into the end zone, and Seattle strikes first here. They're on a 3rd and 11. The Carolina offense can't do anything. There goes Quentin Michael coming up with the sack. That'll bring up 4th down. Seattle's got a punt, and now Carolina handing the ball off to Jonathan Stewart. And he's going to pick up enough for a 1st down. Later on to 2nd and 16, going deep, and that's hauled in by Steve Smith. He's got 1 catch, 29 yards, and he's having some words with Earl Thomas. But he came up to make a nice play there. That on 1st and 10, that'll be caught. Greg Olsen with the grab, and he's going to get into the end zone. And Carolina has tied this ball game at 7, pending the extra point. 4:06 to go, first half. Wilson going to keep it himself on the read option. Wilson's got a big hole, and Russell Wilson down the sideline inside the Carolina 45. 4 carries, 54 yards for Russell Wilson. Now he's back to pass, going deep, caught by Harvin. And Percy Harvin has this one inside the 10 down to about the 7. It'll be 1st and goal. And on 2nd and goal, Marshawn Lynch will get into the end zone. And Seattle's taking the lead back. Cam Newton throws. That'll be caught by Smith. Steve Smith with the grab into Seattle territory down to the 45. And now they've got at the 44. 1st and 10, going long. Got him in. It's Smith. And Steve Smith is into the end zone. He beat his man deep. And Carolina will be tied at 14 pending the extra point. So we're now into the 3rd quarter. It's 14-all. Steve Smith will make the catch there on a 3rd and 11, and he will fall forward and pick up that 1st down. And so Carolina facing a 3rd and 4. Newton's back to pass. Throws caught by Steve Smith, and Smith's got this one across midfield. He's got 6 catches for 117 yards so far today. Steve Smith has been balling out. And now Cam will keep it himself on the option. Cam Newton will pick up 10 yards and another 1st down. They'll give to Stewart on 1st down. He's going to fumble the football. It's picked up by Cliff Averill. and Seattle's got a turnover. Now they're facing a 3rd and 14. Can the defense get off the field? That's caught by Rice. Sidney Rice, a big hole. He's down inside the 20, down to about the 26. They're almost into the red zone. 3rd and 9. Now that'll be caught a lot. Actually, no. They said he couldn't get his feet inbound, and so Seattle will have to settle for a field goal. The kick is through the uprights and good. And with 4:39 left in regulation, we're tied at 17. Steve Smith will make that grab there. He's got 7 catches, 123 yards today. On 4th and 4, just under 2 minutes to go. Greg Olsen will make the grab into Seattle territory. But the drive would stall out, and Carolina will settle for a field goal. Graham Gano's kick is through the uprights. We're tied at 17 with a minute 12 left. 3rd and 7 now. Wilson throws, caught by Zach Miller. He's into Carolina territory down to the 45. 2nd and 1, they give to Lynch. Lynch has a big hole. He's got to block his spin move, and he's going to rumble this one into the end zone. Into the defense kind of stopped pursuing, hoping to give their offense some kind of time to get a touchdown. As that'll be caught along the sidelines by Williams. But I wanted to give the offense some time instead of having Seattle run the clock down to almost nothing and kick a field goal to win. This way you at least give yourselves a chance. There goes Steve Smith again. He's got a 1st down, and he'll set up one play. Hail Mary to the end zone to force overtime. Cam Newton throws. Almost caught by Smith, but knocked away by the defender. Pretty good defense. That'll fall to the turf, and Carolina will drop the season opener. As Cam Newton had a pretty good day. 2 touchdowns, no picks. Went 11 of 17. Stewart struggled a little bit on the ground. 23 carries, 75 yards. Averaged just over 3 yards a carry. Also had a fumble. 8 catches, 134 yards, and a touchdown for Smith. Greg Olsen had 2 for 33 and a score. And defensively, there wasn't too much to write home about. And that'll do it for me, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day, everybody.